Welcome back to another episode of Evolution of a Joke. This week we are talking about one of my oldest jokes that I brought back and I'm working on again. You know, they talk about finding your voice. It's like one of the ones where it lined up something where I'm like, I actually think this thing is kind of interesting and funny and a joke works, which a lot of your early jokes are you get a laugh and you go, okay, then I like the joke. But this is one where I actually like the joke. I didn't get to where I wanted to get with this joke. And I still haven't. But it was really frustrating for me. And the people would like it, but it felt like untapped potential in this joke. And I still feel that way. But back then, I couldn't see where to go with it. And it only worked for specific audiences. That's another thing. For example, it works for people who know who Kony is.
Okay.
So for a certain age group. That's what doing a joke about someone who they don't know is just like, Kony, right? And it's like, okay, who's that? This is like a shared memory.
It is.
And actually, it's funny. It's like, I don't want to say it's like a meta joke, but the funny part about this is people forget about Kony.
Yes.
Until you hear the joke and you go, oh yeah.
I remember Facebook in 2012.
Exactly. You go, I remember that thing that I was so against and forgot about immediately and didn't do anything about.
Yeah.
So like, that's why this joke actually made me want to bring it back. And some recent movements have made me want to bring this joke back. Yeah. I feel like this was one of the early examples of
like viral activism.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and then people going, you know, did you post? And you know, pressuring people to post things, and then that was it. You know, like,
bro, I remember getting paged about that.
That's what I mean.
Like people in my DMs on Facebook, you know, like we're like, oh, you didn't post this, Kony. Whatever. You don't care about the children.
It's just so weird how we were doing it, where you're doing it for other people's approval, and you don't even understand the thing. And the funniest part too is like Facebook. It is kind of fun where you're just sharing it with your own friends. Yeah, like it's not going anywhere. To set up the next joke, I'll say the piece at the end. I'll do it now.
Type of hungry. Here's what
I do.
Adrenaline and a UN rice packet. You're not gonna get zigzagging. He's running from Joseph Kony.
And then,
all right.
Interestingly, here you can see people who already who recognize it, and they're already like, listen to them.
He's running from Joseph Kony. The joke is so funny because only like 2 people remember Joseph Kony. Who is that in the back? If you don't know who Joseph Kony is, there was like this movement.
This is a part of jokes I hate doing. I don't hate doing. I don't like explaining things.
Yeah.
But there's certain times
the exposition
you need to do it because you don't need it, but you're leaving people out if you don't do a certain amount of explanation. I try to make it as like concise as possible, and then let's.
2012 called Stop Kony. 2012. It was Joseph. He was a Ugandan warlord. That's what he was.
It's like there are some things we should have laughed at, but it's standalone, bro. Like,
it's like, how are you not already laughing? He's a Ugandan warlord,
bro. and you're saying this in all seriousness.
He's specialized in child soldier.
And all us, we were teenagers in Canada, and we thought we were gonna put a stop to this by we would just like tweet hashtags. Yeah, we would just go on Facebook and be like, stop. And we're like, he's going to get the message. Like, he's going to... The arrest warrants didn't work, but this will, for sure. This is...
Do you know the history much about the Stop Kony movement?
I know about the CEO.
What do you... Oh, you went crazy?
I went crazy. In the street.
Wait, okay, you tell yours first. It's so funny. It's like, what do you remember about the Ugandan warlord? The CEO went crazy.
I remember some white guy in the streets of LA going naked. And like, I think he put his finger in his bum.
Oh, he did a lot.
He did a lot on the street. Yeah. He got arrested. Yeah. And then everyone realized, like, oh, all the Stop Kony funds went to this guy's cocaine habit. Like,
he did this movie. He did like a documentary or something, and he would do all these posters, and they were trying to raise awareness about Joseph Kony, Ugandan warlord, to put pressure on governments to stop Kony. All right. That's what they were trying to do. And then after the documentary came out, he went crazy, and the episode kind of overshadowed the whole thing. But it was fun. The reason I haven't put this in the joke, but what killed me is like the thing he tried to do to Kony. He did it to himself. He tried to get so much attention on him that it broke him.
Oh my god!
But it backfired.
Oh my god!
He couldn't handle it.
He's in jail. Like, you got the wrong guy.
Like, it broke his own brain. And Kony was like, "This is light work." You know what Jay-Z says, like, cameras flash and like being famous is light work. Kony's like, not ready for this.
You're ready. I've been under scrutiny.
Are you kidding me? the International Court of Justice. So I'm asking you, you're stressing about.
You can't handle the Hollywood Reporter on your YouTube documentary.
You can't handle paparazzi. Come on, man.
Bro, I handle muzzle flashes. You can't even handle camera flashes.
It's funny. That's what you remember because it's like
that's all I remember from the. I remember young kids, young suburban kids being hella angry and some white guy in Hollywood losing his mind. That's what I remember. I do not remember the children.
That's a message we took from it.
The children are still lost.
That's the joke. And that's exactly where I went, where I'm like, all right, I got a Facebook memory and it said stop Kony. And I laughed because I remembered. I'm like, oh, like, I forgot this was a huge moment. And we didn't care about it after.
No, I remember the whole, because I had a teacher. I remember my social teacher. He was like all in on this. So he like took a class, like a day in class to be like, this is who this guy is. Yeah. Then that he's getting kids from Uganda, the Congo, all the way up to South Sudan.
Yeah.
And recruiting them as soldiers and they're attacking people, like this whole thing. And there's the hashtag. There's the red. I remember there's like a whole like
there was like a paper you're supposed to print out stuff.
And they were like paint the town red.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I remember that.
Red or something.
So there was like that whole thing, and then obviously the big hashtag. And then I think if you go back in my Facebook, I might have a status. I was hilarious. 17. Like,
that's hilarious.
I'm almost certain I have a status.
Yeah, you were part of the movement. Exactly.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like, oh, does this helps?
So
and then it didn't. But
that was us as teenagers saying stop Kony. Mm-hmm. And then I came back to this. I forget what year I wrote this in, but I was just sitting there. I think I got a Facebook memory. I forget. Mm-hmm. But I was like, did we stop Kony? And that's when I started laughing because I was like, I'm like, it was a viral moment, but that was my level of activism where like I didn't even follow up. Like I'm just like, stop Kony, and then just forgot about it.
Right.
And then I started researching it for this joke. Kony, first of all, he was doing the majority of his thing in like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
By 2005, International Court of Justice issues an arrest warrant from him.
Kony was like his Mark Twain prize.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
it was like his lifetime achievement award.
Legacy award. It's like giving him his respect. He's like, finally, this guy is like finally getting the respect. But so I was.
What's happened? Yeah.
I'll tell you a couple funny things I found out. Number one. First of all, Kony has not been arrested.
Kony's still out here?
He's out here, and that's.
For those of you who tweeted out, did you guys know? Did you ever follow up? Did you know Kony is he's actually still out there? I looked it up recently. He's still out there, unarrested, and he's stronger than ever if you think about it. Because now he's got a bunch of like 21-year-old war vets. You know what I'm saying? Like just. Yeah, he doesn't let them go once they're 18 like R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Like he kept them. But like looking back, I used to feel bad for those kids, but like now I gotta admit I'm a little bit jealous because there's a silver lining of being a child soldier, and you gotta come with me for this. But there is. It's in this job market they're doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been applying for jobs recently, like entry-level jobs. You gotta have like 10 years experience, be like 25 and under. I'm like, who the has these kind of stats? Nobody. Turns out Kony's children do. That's light work. That is. I've done like 2 internships. Some of these guys have been like a 5-star general for a decade. Who do you think is getting the job in operations? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in interviews. I'm like, I would literally kill for this job. They're like, would you? Because the last guy actually did. You know what I'm saying? He did.
But basically, the idea is, even in 2012, when we were like, oh my God, we got to stop this. It's like you're kind of already 20, 30 years too late. Even at the height of the movement, when it's like, oh, we need to do this to save the kids. It's like you're at the tail end of, it's over. It's not over, but
they're not kids anymore.
A lot of what's actually going on is at that point, at least, was even earlier, was like reintegration of those kids into society. Like that's the point where like a surprising amount of them, you know, transition very seamlessly into the workforce. This kid who was a child soldier is actually pretty competent, you know, and like
who would have thought?
Can handle response. Like, so I'm like
high stretch situations.
Exactly. So, and that's where my mind goes, where I'm like, I have all these tags in my mind about comparing, you know, why are you going to be a great employee if you've been a child soldier?
This guy ran infantry logistics in the jungle.
Exactly. That's a new line I added in his operations. Yeah, who do you think is getting a role in operations?
Crazy.
Because I was trying to find a word for something that I'm like, and operations to me is just, I don't know.
It's vague.
It's vague. No, yeah.
The operation could have been this. It could have been that, bro. We don't ask about the operation.
It kind of grounds it in like Canadian, North American, our struggles, right? Like, oh my God, nobody can get a job. You know, all these jobs have all these high requirements, and I don't want to. I'm not discounting that, but I love kind of like superimposing. All right. Put this other one on top, and it's like, okay, maybe I should.
Exactly. It brings it back home. It makes it real, like it makes it relatable to the audience. Like,
also makes you realize it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like it'll be all right.
Yeah.
There's worse problems to have, you know. Like, here's the experience we have as kids. Here's what they have. So I have like two parts of this joke, and this is what I still struggle with. The first part I can set up. It's funny. The last part I want to get to, but in the meantime, I have to turn the corner and make the conversation about the kids to set up the part where I can knock down all the jokes.
Yeah.
But I'm not laughing at the kids.
No.
And so that's the part of the joke where it like requires some tact or some finesse in getting to the end part. And it kind of works, but it's one of those jokes where I'm like jabbing, right? I'm like, does this... But if it's set up perfectly and everyone's gets it and is on board,
Then
this
you
is a
can
knockout.
really,
It just wasn't
the
good
comedic
enough.
acumen.
There's a couple ways to do it that I see. Like Louis C.K., what he does a lot, he can just say the horrible thing, and people will be like, "I'm on board. You're gonna make it funny."
The trust they have in it.
They have the trust, right? He can just, and this is what I think he would say. He would just go, "Child soldiers kind of have an advantage, though, right? They kind of have it. They kind of have it good." Or like he'd say something like that where you'd be like, "Okay," because we know he's going somewhere funny with this.
That's just a hook. Like,
Yeah,
like, how are
exactly.
you gonna bring this round?
Yeah. And the second I hate doing, I've had to do this when I do this joke, and I hate doing this, is to like let the audience to kind of tell them, hey, come with me. It just seems like a cop out to me. I feel like but I have to do it sometimes because I just want to work on the I want to work on the last. I don't want to cut it halfway. The way I'd like to go is obviously is to make that middle part funny. But that's what I'm struggling with. Like, how do I, like, the way I think I could do it is like much more abrasive and just be like, I'm going to talk about the perks of being a child soldier.
Yeah.
Because it's a hard topic to get into.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest I've had.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the punchlines I have right now they're not a big enough payoff. The explanation I've accepted. It's the next part where I go, all right, now it's the joke part I want to tell.
Right. Well, I guess
But
that
it's
now...
got a ramp. It's like...
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the part that we can analyze now line for line. But
sure, yeah.
I'd have to... we just have to go back through that.
I've been applying for jobs recently, like entry-level jobs. You gotta have like 10 years experience, be like 25 and under. I'm like, who the has these kind of stats? Nobody. Turns out Kony's
Okay,
children...
so there...
See?
Dude,
What I would do is I would flip... Because I think what you're doing is you're going into, like, explaining and then, like, the premise, and then you're explaining again. So you explain Kony.
Yep.
This is what happened. There's a silver lining here. Okay? I've been applying for jobs for however long, and I can't find anything. These kids, thriving.
Yeah.
Right? Now, and then, now it shifts the focus on, like, oh, so now you've set the table in terms of, like, okay, this is what the job market here is. This is what everybody relates to. So you're getting everybody to relate to you first. Right? And then you're saying... That's not that these guys don't have that problem.
Yeah.
I've done like 2 internships. Some of these guys have been like a 5-star general for a decade. Who do you think is getting the job?
Yeah. So even there's like because there's also the constant joke in everyday life of like, hey, we need a young person with 10 years of job experience.
Exactly.
Right. So that I think
I can slow it down. I can
Yeah.
explain that first. And then just keep hammering
and
home.
then it's just boom,
Kony's
boom,
children.
boom,
Yeah.
boom. So like, and if the laughs per minute are what's in your head, just instead of thinking of the laughs per minute on like, oh, I need to have a laugh every 15 seconds. Okay.
It's going to go bang, bang, bang at the end.
It's going to go back, and then you're still going to get that average.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, sacrifice the extra 10 seconds, setting it up. Then you can, like, those lines, every line becomes a laugh.
Yeah. And
when you've set the table right.
And it's funny you say that because that's the part of the joke I want to... That's the fun part writing for me.
Yeah.
Is once you get into... Like, there's all these ideas I have in my mind about, like... I want to use the word platoon, by the way. Like, I just think that's fun.
Right.
But, like, all their experience, right? Like, having people work for them. You know, hands-on experience.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Even it's like, oh, do you work well in teams? Like, I was in a platoon.
Literally, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like,
there's easy ways to do that once the table is set.
Exactly. I was playing Call of Duty. He was living it. Like all these where it's just like
It's like I played Call of Duty. He answered the Call of Duty.
There you go. Exactly. Right. Like
there's so much there. Well, like the way I like to think of it is like if you're literally setting a table.
Yeah.
You're putting like. Okay, you put the tablecloth, and then you put the food, and then you put the plates.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, it's like, put the tablecloth, put the plastic cover, put the plate, put the cutlery, then put the food.
It's a correct analysis because this joke is jumbled right now.
Yeah.
It's completely jumbled.
Mm-hmm.
These are the jokes that frustrate me where I'm like, I like the joke in general.
Yeah. The joke's great.
It's just funny in general, right?
Great.
Like, but it's like, but the delivery is bothering me. Mm-hmm. And because of that, I'm not able to get to, like, I like cycling through all of these things we just talked, and but I'm like, I can't even get there. I'll try rearranging it. So this is too early right now. But like once I have the structure well enough, then I can relax into the joke. And what I mean is like I'm rushing here. The pacing sucks. Mm-hmm. I don't believe they're gonna come with me every time. Mm-hmm. But like
the potential, the ceiling for a bit like that is through the roof.
It's like I'm like I don't
like I love the premise. I love already the tags that are in there. Yeah, I think it's an order thing, and then again, it's like once that's like really set up the right way. Which, by the way, the setups are there. They're just mixed up.
I know, and that's I can feel it. It's funny.
Yeah.
Like it's funny talking through it because I'm like I can feel. I'm so frustrated performing it.
Yeah.
Because I can feel it like going like this, and I can feel not confusion, but like people are like they're not scared to laugh. This is another thing actually I think about this is like the topic is dark kind of, but no one here in this audience should feel any guilt.
No,
but that's how it feels almost to me. It's like you guys feel guilty almost, but I'm like, why are we so that's messing me up too. Where I'm like, this is none of, like, I'm not even doing a race joke. But maybe that's another thing is they go, are we allowed to laugh at this guy making fun of child soldiers? But I'm like, I'm not making fun of child soldiers.
No. When it's clear in the setup, like, who the target is.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's on them. You also can't control the reaction all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets a little murky in the middle, I'd say.
It gets murky.
It gets murky just in the sense that it's like, okay, well, because now some of the tags are about the soldiers.
Yes.
Right? Which that's fine. That's fine. But like when you're talking about communicating intention, that isn't clear in the beginning of the joke, which means that somebody, you know what? So I think even in your own head, you know that you're not communicating clearly enough. Sure, like again, with some of the challenging topics that I'll hit in stand-up, a lot of it is like, okay, I have done this to the point now where the stand-up will suffer, where the jokes will suffer if I explain this any more than I already have. That job is done. I now believe in my delivery and I believe in what I've communicated.
Yeah.
That my intention should now be clear of like who the target of this joke is.
I don't even fully know in this joke who my target. I think Kony's the target for a lot of it.
Well, it sounds like Kony and then the people that like, and then the empty hashtag.
No, I'm not as against them. I think,
like those are the ones that I like gathered.
Yeah.
So like when I'm listening to it, I hear the how sort of ridiculous the movement itself kind of was.
Yeah.
And then the guy, and
Yeah.
like and how messed up what he did was, and that and then the present day like job market.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
like those are the three that I feel like are like what come through.
Yeah.
Like the most clear. And then there's like funny little jabs at but it doesn't, you're not belittling like the plight of like those soldiers, but it's also actually like you're identifying, and I know you hate being an activist, but you're identifying a very real like consequence of like these of why these militia always exist.
Right.
Of like there's people that get work and food and security as a result of joining these groups. That's how ISIS became what they became.
Right.
That's how the Taliban became what they offered education and food and housing. And right. So like that's the same thing he was doing.
Like I almost want to, not a callback, but I almost want to like close the loop.
Right.
And end it with like he's still out there. Like I know
Right.
I kind of started there.
Yeah.
But I almost want to end there too, where like God knows where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I do want to almost make a joke too of like the whole International Court of Justice idea.
Right.
Of like arrest warrants and like, you know, they found him guilty in absentia, and it's like it means nothing.
Yeah.
He's like
Right.
Like, what do you mean you can just stop him? But it's like, but you can't. You just just accept it. It's like
Even that feels like the legal version of the hashtag.
that's what I mean.
Right.
And maybe that's what I'll try to do. Right.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
is
the legal
court. Is the
stop
court
Kony.
says stop Kony?
Yeah.
It's like somebody stop.
Yeah.
Stop Kony.
And it's like, and I hereby declare,
Yeah, exactly.
stop Kony.
Yeah.
It's the gavel.
Exactly.
It's like I would love to, like, after the camera cuts, it's like just him and everybody. It's like, guys, I think we did good today.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I think we really made society better
Yes.
today. So
Yeah.
good job, guys. We all acknowledged
Exactly.
that, like, that's it. Because all we've done today is acknowledge that
We don't like that.
we don't like child soldiers is a bad
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Did we stop the guy doing it? No.
No, exactly.
But the public now knows that we don't like it.
Yes.
And that's Twitter.
Yes.
That's what Twitter is.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
That the legal decision came in a tweet. Yeah. It's a retweet. Stop Kony the court.
Yeah.
Retweet. Yeah.
Like the way you kind of described how you think Louis C.K. would do it, I think there's something there. Like, and I don't know how to say it, but like, you know, Kony's children kind of have, like, child soldiers kind of have an advantage.
Yeah.
Like,
Or like, here's the silver lining of having been a child soldier. Okay.
yeah, like child soldiers don't have it. They
It's
don't
not
have it
all bad. Yeah.
it's
Maybe
not all
something. Yeah.
And that's immediately like if I'm an audience member, I'm gonna be like this, and I'm gonna be like,
You're gonna be what is the thing, or maybe I'll set it up that way. I'll be like, there's a lot of terrible stuff, but they don't tell you about the advantages. Or
the
something.
butt is hilarious. Like hitting the butt,
Yeah.
like after saying like something sincere, like, you know,
Yeah.
being a child soldier is terrible. Da, 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 da. You know, I'd never wish it upon my worst enemy, but
Yes.
that's hilarious.
Maybe that pause is right because it'll have people be at least interested to go, what is the thing, rather than hey, it's good. It's like, why is it good?
Exactly.
To go, hey, it's really bad, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll try that.
Even when like politicians are like, oh yeah, it's terrible that woman got shot in the face by ICE agents, but
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean but? Again, like I don't know what the phrasing would be or anything, like, but I think that format might work. Like, they're not child soldiers. You gave them allowance.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Because when you make kids do work for you and shit, you give them allowance.
Oh, I see.
You never got allowance.
I thought you meant our donations. To, like, Stop Kony. I was like, we were paying them. I'm like,
Yo, low key, how fucked up with the Abbey and the World Vision commercials are just
100%.
Kony's children.
I think it kind of comes across in this joke that I'm kind of making fun of people for trying, which I am, but I also am part of it too. Or I'm saying I was doing this too.
We all were.
That's
the
what I
point.
mean. It's
Yeah.
like,
and we forgot about it. We all forgot about it.
yes, but also, I don't think it's still good. Like, I still don't think it's useful at all. And I
think
still
it's
see people do
accountability.
that. But I still see people do that, where like
All day.
it's all about what you post online. And I'm like,
I don't think you're making fun of people for trying. I think it goes back to the performative piece the joke speaks to, is that, like, yeah, there's trying and like it's good intentions, but you gotta be wary of like when the activism is just performative. Like, we were all gung ho, but like, do you remember Kony? Do you know what happened? I actually researched it.
right.
Turns out ain't shit happened to Kony. Like,
But like I'm
and
not,
you guys didn't care.
but I'm not trying to make myself seem better than people too. I'm not like superior because I'm like I do less than you.
Yeah.
Right? Like
I don't even pretend to care.
that's what I I just think it's stupid to think this is gonna help, but I'm like I respect people trying at least. You know, the whole like oh, it's performative. I'm like, at least you're giving, at least you're doing a performance. You know what I'm saying?
At least you're performing.
At least you're on a stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't donate. I don't do anything. I read a joke.
Also, the Lord's Resistance Army.
Yeah, I
Kind of
should bring
sounds
it in.
like. No, it kind of sounds like they're resisting the Lord. You know what I mean? That's devious.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder if that's your hold on.
Joseph Kony, he was like a Ugandan warlord, very sad, and he specialized
gotta stop.
in using
I know, it's
plastic, terrible things. And the kids in Canada and North America, like, we were teenagers, and we thought we were gonna stop him by just tweeting hashtags. We were like, this is gonna. We just tried to gentle parent him. You know what I'm saying? We're like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut it out. It's like you. And turns out, spoiler alert, it didn't work at all. Yeah. I actually looked it up recently. Did you know Joseph Kony, he's still out there. He's actually still, like, the arrest warrants didn't work, neither did our campaign. He's still out there, stronger than ever, because now he's got a bunch of, like, 21-year-old war vets with him. Yeah, he doesn't let them go once they turn 18. He's not R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wanted to set it up that way because in my back of my mind, I almost want to be like he doesn't let them go. He's not R. Kelly. He's not a monster. But I don't want.
Also, you did something there.
Yeah.
Like you said our campaign didn't work, which I think is
It's
good.
funny too.
It's
our campaign.
It's our campaign,
Yeah.
but it also shows the audience like
I'm part of it.
I'm part of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not pointing the finger at
Right.
you.
I was thinking about, I used to feel bad for those kids, but like as I got older, I realized like they kind of have an advantage on us. And hear me out. There's kind of a child soldier. You guys are looking at me like owned child soldiers before. Like you guys are. Hear me out. There's a silver lining, and it's that they are fantastic in the job market these days. I've been out here applying for jobs, like entry-level jobs. You got to be like 10 years experience, 25 and under. I'm like, no one has those kind of stats. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Turns out, some people do have those stats, actually. They do. Think about it. Like Kony's children, they're fantastic job candidates. I've been applying for jobs. I've done 2 internships in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these guys have been like a 5-star general for a decade. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think is gonna get the job in operations? You know what I'm saying? Like, they are. Like, I'm in interviews. I'm like, I would literally kill for this job. They're like, would you? Because the last guy actually did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did. You were playing Call of Duty. He answered the Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? His resume is just the Geneva Convention. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I think like surprise plays a role in it, and I'm literally just yapping here, but like I think like surprise plays a role in like when you catch people off guard, then they give you that like leeway to start teeing off, because like when you catch them by surprise, they're like, oh, I didn't even know that he was going there. Where else is he going? Like I clearly judged too soon. Where else is he going? And in that I mean like when you set it up and you said like, oh well think about them in a job interview, the job market's hard and whatnot. Do you think like you showed your cards too early there, and you could have there's a way to kind of like obscure where you're getting to, like and like slowly let them come to the realization that you're making a parallel between
I see what you're
Kony's
saying.
children and its job. They're the ones applying for the jobs. And then and there's like a bit of surprise there.
Yeah. So like, I could set it up where it almost seems like 2 separate jokes, or I can just talk about my experience and like I've been applying for jobs, right? And like nobody has these kind of stats, and then I can be like, guess who walks out of the interview? You know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
I don't know. Once again, you're gonna have to marinate on it.
I can talk about why I forgot about it. Right? I can be like, look, but I've been busy. Right? Like I've been doing this.
Yes.
I went to school. I went to this, and then I'm I'm applying for jobs. Like I'm busy. I'm having a stress, and I can't get any jobs. And here's why. And then I can bring it back.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that.
And then completely blindsides them, and then they're like, he got us,
Yeah.
and then just boom, 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 boom.
And then I can kind of, I can use that angle at the end of like me being jealous of them, or like me being upset with them. It's a joke, obviously, but
yeah.
But I can use that at the end, like when I'm upset about I'm not getting a job.
Yeah.
Look at these guys. This guy's
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like being upset at a child soldier is hilarious, but because he took your job is like it's so funny. Like, I kind of see, like, especially after having like heard like your like kind of what you're dealing with and trying to solve this like puzzle.
Yeah.
It's like I see the frustration because all the pieces are on the board. Like you have the pieces, they're there. It's just about like it's just about arranging them to like checkmate the.
There's enough laughs in it that I can get away with talking more. I just don't want to.
Yeah,
I
respect that.
Like all this talking behind the scenes of what I thought and the research and the way I think about it. I like doing. I like talking about. I don't want to do it on stage.
Exactly. That's what this is for. Like,
yeah, and it's just that's not the style I like. Where I want it to be like everything to be implicit.
Anyone with a funny bone in their body, like I can see what you're seeing in how like it's ironic. It's ironic. It's funny. I like us talking like this because like I do remember you telling this joke so long ago, and it's interesting to see almost like the games comedians play with themselves. It is kind of like trying to solve a puzzle or like a Rubik's Cube, and it's like that there's like funny in there, and you're like harvesting it, but you haven't harvested all of it. And it's like
it just doesn't hit hard enough for me. This is the type of joke where I think you should leave remembering it.
Yes.
If the last thing you remember was 2012, thinking about that, and then this is the thing that got you back thinking about it, it should like reframe the entire way you You know, like, you should have like a domino effect on the last 15 years of your life.
You should be like, whoa, whoa.
I've been doing with my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I like that, and I think it's so, and it'll keep being relevant too. Like, even though Kony happened however many years ago, it's like, this was the blueprint for all the scams we've been in.
That's how
like,
I feel.
It is. This was the first thing. This is the Soldier Boy of fucking scams, bro.
I guarantee Soldier Boy was part of this movement. I guarantee there was a ringtone. This guy made $1 million off this.
Oh, just how you know the LRA's pulling up?
Yeah,
They're just blasting Soldier Boy. I tell you. Oh, because they are Soldier Boys too. Oh. No.
That's how he named this song. This guy named it.
No.
The LRA.
He did do it first, bro. He did. Oh my god.
I did it first.
He did do it first.
He did do Child So Dream first.
Soldier Boy, what do you think that is, bro? Like, Both the receipt 2005.
This guy's wearing a long white tee.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, uniform, everything, bro. Oh, those dances. That was tactical.
Yes.
That was jungle Krav Maga. Those dodging bullets.
Superman. Soldier Boy, tell him. He's been trying to tell us.
What are you trying to tell him? He's been trying to tell us.
Stop going.
He's not hiding anything. I told him I'm Soldier Boy. Bro. Oh my god.
You know the video of Soldier was talking about when they broke into his house?
Who do you think trained him? Bro, this gets me excited. I hope the audience feels it too. Like, built into the series is like this anticipation of like, next episode I'm gonna see some evolution happen, or like, you know, a couple episodes from now I'm gonna see some evolution happen. Like, not just two talking in a basement. You know, we are. We are. Okay. We are. But at the same time, it's like, this goes places. There's more to it. It goes from two talking in a basement to what on stage.
Like, people are never gonna get that pure of it. Like, I'm like, this is so. Like, I'm just trying to translate as accurately as possible to give you guys some of the laugh I had
in that moment of reading.
Exactly. This was yesterday. I'm like, I wanted to go, and it's funny. I this joke up, but I wanted to go get this joke so we could talk about it, and then I realized that as I was performing, this is a draft. I'm like, yeah. So this is. I'm like, we'll I have the draft, and we'll do the final version. And then as I'm going through it, I'm like, all right, so we're still rewriting.
Yeah, exactly. So, welcome to the drawing board.
Exactly. How should we end it?
Time to say goodbye. I don't even know. Yo, tune in.
Let's do it like this. Let's do it. Actually, you should do the outros. That's what you should do.
Okay. Oh, put it on me, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Evolution of a Joke. We got more planned for you next week, and it's gonna be our 10th episode.
We're gonna celebrate 10.
Yo, we'll have birthday hats, all that. Watch, it's in the budget.
Gonna eat my bagel. Bagel's so good. Gonna eat my bagel. You know air shit. Gonna eat my bagel. Clap, clap, clap. Gonna eat my bagel. Cause I'm from the hood. Gonna eat my bagel. I smack with the hood. Gonna eat my bagel. Yo,